Thank you for enjoying your sweetest moments with me, merging timelines. Today I'm going to receive a message for Aquarius, Sun and Moon viewers. Aquarius, Sun and Moon viewers, thank you so much for returning to the channel to receive your message today. If you enjoy my style of reading, please like the video, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again, Aquarius. I'm really excited to see what comes through for March 2023. This is beginning of March. I'm so sorry that we're late this week. I've been taking time to work through my own shadows, and some things came up that I had to bring my attention to with my awareness. It was a bit uncomfortable, Aquarius, I have to admit. Being an all-in or all type of sign, all-out type of sign, it's very uncomfortable drawing the line because you never know what happens beyond that. Aquarius, when you decide to draw the line, it's definitely felt. And it's felt a lot more than I feel even you intend it to feel. I feel, Aquarius, that we don't enjoy coming across very harshly, if I admit. You know, we don't enjoy it, but we know we have the tendency to. Aquarius. So right now you have the Seven of Swords in your environment and you have the Devil in reverse. So maybe there are some things that you have yet to let go of, Aquarius, that you don't see around you is a false victory. There's something around you that has been moving in a very sly way. Aquarius. Show me, Aquarius. Aquarius. So you have the Knight of Cups, overall energy, feeling very romantic, or someone feels very romantic around you. Maybe they would like to create the fairy tale or the fantasy, but they're a bit overwhelmed at this time. Not dealing with a lot of their hidden emotions, things that they bring onto themselves. They're focused on the light that they see in you, but not so much in themselves. This can also be you, Aquarius. Are you focused on the romance? Are you focused on the good times and not so much the work that's involved in moving the emotional body that we use in connecting? Right off of it, we can see that we have everything exposed except for your heart, Aquarius. So everyone knows exactly what goes around as what goes around is, but they just don't know how you feel. So we do have the tendency to hold back our feelings because we're also concerned about how you feel, and we're so concerned about how they feel and how the community feels as a result of the decision that you've made or the actions that you've made or the shots that you've called, Aquarius. You have the Seven of Swords in the past with the Six of Wands currently. So keep in mind that as we're discussing this, there's something that's moving around you that is meant for your spiritual evolution. And once you recognize its illumination, you'll start to see how something you're currently sitting in happens to be a false victory. Is it false, though, because of its start? Premature start, because I do see a very premature start based off of defenses and maybe a misdirection, a misguide. There's something that has to be released within you that's a direct reflection of what's going on around you. And so I don't feel like you can make heads for tails of it just yet. It kind of comes in both worlds. It shows up in both worlds. And that can be a little bit confusing, right, Aquarius, when something comes in both worlds and you accept it for both sides of the coin that you see. Then what are we using to guide our defenses? Aquarius. There's Aries energy, there's Capricorn energy, there's your energy, Aquarius, and there's Pisces. So I see someone taking in all of your desires, like they're concerned with what you enjoy, what you like to do. Maybe they don't see themselves that much though, and that's a concern. Maybe they don't see themselves in what makes this, yeah, I see it. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is our overall energy, and we're just talking about our defenses, our guards down. Why is our guard down? Because we can see both someone's dark and light sides as they are, for what they are. But we're neglecting how much of this heart space is necessary in order for this to be an emotional connection of a desire, of what we desire or what we want to experience, right? That's the same singing bowl. Think about it. This singing bowl is the same singing bowl that's right here. It's the one sitting in the picnic table. And maybe they get this together. Maybe they get their heart together. And they come in with not only their emotions, but their thoughts at the same time. And the red representing that they have extreme passion for the connection, right? They want to ground it. I see with the red on the floor. They want to bring it in. They want to bring their passion to life, to their life. And somehow they went about this in a very sneaky way in the past. Maybe this person has, maybe the Pisces you're connecting with. If it's not a Pisces, it can also be the dream that you've painted. Notice that if you've been a visionary or if you've been writing and scripting and you've created a certain life for yourself, did you see the darkness at that point? And what part of the darkness have you accepted to this day? Only because you saw some parts of it you wanted and some parts of it that you were willing to ignore until they got louder. We do that a lot. We tend to ignore things until they become louder. Let's see what's inside. Ooh, the Magician. Now that's a really great card for us to just kind of tuck in our pocket and say, yeah, I'm open and I'm very loving, but within my heart space, I'm well-versed on either end. And I always tell people, me personally, I'm well-versed on either end. I've unfortunately got to spend so much time in my own darkness that I'm a survivor, and I know that you feel like that too, Aquarius. You feel like, don't underestimate my ability to propel and move forward beyond anything. I do see that there are some things, some toxic habits of my own that I may be reflecting back onto this connection. I may be comfortable with it, but it's comfortability. I am within myself. But am I comfortable dealing with it on your end or dealing with it, having you with it in your end? I don't know. You know what I mean, Aquarius? This is like saying, yeah, I'm comfortable with my light and dark. I'm comfortable with the fact that I can show you either end, but am I comfortable with the fact that you are? I don't think so, because what is going to be what allows you to show this? Maybe there's something about that that's been a false victory for you. Maybe the way you moved, because we always have to internalize before we externalize the reading. So if we're internalizing and we're starting to see, okay, I've moved a certain way in the past where I've had my thoughts all together, but I was prepared for anybody to trigger my feelings in a way where I felt like something was false. I'd cut it loose, and I'd never, ever have to tell the tale about it. I resonate with that too, Aquarius, with the fact that I'm very quick to throw and discard away every scene I've ever had with a specific person if it meant I needed to survive. So Aquarius, what part of this reading is about survival? And why are we still in survival mode? I just don't understand. If we have the Magician and we know in our heart that we can we can manipulate our energy to create an open portal, right? And all that saying, all that fancy wordage says is that we could create an energetic field that would allow a new portal, a new experience, and we wouldn't have to sit in the one of the past. But we've already gotten there because that's why we're in the Magician, Aquarius. We're getting ready to take a risk, and we're going to feel as though it may be a little childish of us to feel as though we can play this way, especially so late in the game. I don't know how old you guys are, how old I am, but it may seem as though it's a little late in the game. You know, this is not your first round, your second round, this is your third round, and you're thinking about being risky. And the funny thing is, I feel it's the opposite. I feel the older you get, the more risk you need to take. You know, when you're young, yes, you play it safe. You're not quite sure your capabilities. But once you mature into the Magician, Aquarius, once you get to the point where you're the Magician, you're creating realities out of thin air. Take as many risks as you like. What's to lose, you know? They say in your lifetime you can die many times. And we can. We just simply take out the film, throw it away, and start a new one. You know, you can die many times, Aquarius. The dark. So you have the Devil. But the thing is, I'm really curious to see what part of this is your own free will to hold on to something. Like what's one of your toxic behaviors that you just say, yeah, I'll clean up every other place of my house, but this area, this is my junk area. And I'm okay with that. Okay, this is my it's never gonna be clean area. We're never going to go back from this place area. I'm wondering, is that healthy? Is it conducive for ascension? Probably not. But we're not pushing ourselves, right, Aquarius? You're not going to sit here and say, okay, you have 3 cards that just came out. You have prosperity that's coming ahead. And maybe that's what it is. Aquarius, I really feel that. You know what I mean? I feel that prosperity makes a big difference. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So it's a really tricky question here. Does prosperity bring in more ability to have the life you want and then not include the darkness? Or does the darkness come as a result of you needing to have it? You know, like, do you still feel like you have to have dark times or dark habits in a place where you're all happy? Is it possible to be that way? Maybe you've forgotten who you were and now you have to take your power back. And that's how you get to this prosperity. But I feel like that's not how you get to it. I feel like that's what gets you to this place of wholeness, this place of comfortability that you've kind of felt as though you're not sure if you want to return to all light and love. I know in the spiritual community, a lot of people hate that. Oh, it's not all light and love. It's never going to be all light and love. But Aquarius, in the age of Aquarius, and where we're trying to build our communities to come, we're at the very, very start. We are at the very, very start. But I would like to say that in the end times, maybe we're not here for, but in the end times, everything that we discrete, everything that we hold on to is of a healthy habit, a healthy vibration. It's natural, Aquarius, to go through experiences and lose a bit of yourself and lose the power that you had because you've been shown a time when you felt powerless. Aquarius, this is a very deep reading, and I feel like it's more of a collective reading, but it can be like that when we're reading for Aquarius, in the age of Aquarius, for sun and moon viewers, right? You guys are working through the reflection of the collective. They look at something and you look at something and you see it just so plain as day amongst everything around you. You can see all of it. And now all they want you to do in order to bring this mission centerfold, Aquarius, because we are on the mission, is to remember yourself in it all. You don't have to share this part of you yet because you're still discovering the light within. But it's going to set you free. It's going to set you free of your own demons. It'll set you free of your own toxicity, of your own safety jacket, stray jacket, if you will, that you tend to put yourself in because you know a limit that you can get to. You know a place that you could get to that is just, you would think is just beyond danger zone. And only I could see myself out of this, Aquarius. Remember who you are, Aquarius. This is your animal spirit message, and then we're going to wrap up your reading. It's Wednesday morning. Happy hump day. Time to go to work. No place I'd rather be. Oh my, Aquarius. We've got the beaver and the spider. So I'm going to let that come out. Spider and the beaver. We've got very, very deep messages in here, Aquarius. We've got deep, deep messages. They're in reverse, but we're still going to read them. We're still going to receive all of this message. The creator of prosperity through life's work and dharma. So we're talking about life's work here, Aquarius. The spider is an ingenious creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process-oriented rather than results-oriented, and soon your work becomes the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry. Abundance flows. Here's your abundance that's flowing, Aquarius. I feel like you get your abundance backwards. It's as if you receive it first and then you're given the opportunity to heal yourself in healing others. I love this for you, Aquarius. But right now you feel a little discouraged. You're tired. You're forlorn. It's been a long time coming. Like I said, not round 1, not round 2, but round 3, and we're still going, Aquarius. And all that's necessary at this time is your playful energy. Just remain playful in it all. We are playing the game of life. And we happen to be the composers, I feel, Aquarius. May just be a biased opinion because I love you all like I love myself, but I think that we've been given a heavy task here. All right, so let's look into the beaver. So the beaver here is also in reverse. It represents a hard worker, a loyal, tireless, family-first type of person. The beaver personality is a welcomed sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by work of the earth element, providing a home, financial stability. So these people express it by earth element, providing a home, financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term, steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga, some selfless service. Geez, you guys, I hate when I do that, but you know, the things. All right, so you feel useless right now. You may be feeling worn out. Please don't do that, Aquarius. Your physical labor, your selfless service is needed at this time. You provide a happy and meaningful work for others to follow and find within themselves. It's necessary, Aquarius. Keep going, but always bend in first, right? Make sure that what you're going to teach the collective is something that you are practicing within your home. Because you have a community to run, right, Aquarius? And the way you run that community is as well as you run your individual community. How do you manage the people at home to provide security and comfort for them? Are we managing our home, Aquarius? Or are we just letting it go all outside? I can say that. A lot of times I fall short of upholding a certain expectation. I know I have, because I've literally been raised in it, you know? A lot of the time, Aquarius, I was enjoying that video where Dolo was going over why we choose to come in as certain signs. It was very mind-blowing. But to find that Aquarius comes in, and we may have good environments, we may have been brought up in the perfect environment, but in some weird way we felt alone. Because I think how we were raised didn't involve the community, but just ourselves. And now Aquariuses are challenged to involve themselves in the community. They're getting out and they're getting themselves involved in their community because they're getting ready to share their insight and their ability to compose others like a divine orchestration. It's very, it's a little above my head to sit there and put us in that way, like the divine, Aquarius. But I think the divine just uses our vibe to create its community. Ooh, joy. Okay, Aquarius, so we've got 3 cards today. I haven't been pulling these for everyone, so let's just do it quickly. It says recycle your newspaper and your magazines. I love that idea for vision boards. Weed someone's garden. If you're into plants and flowers, make sure you help someone out there and attend a rally for a cause you care about. Aquarius, it's time to get back to the community. So there are things that are going on around you. Get involved, introduce yourself, connect. Your vibe is what they're using to string along the next few years of the age of Aquarius. I like this reading for you. Thank you for sharing time and space with me. If you enjoy my style of reading and my vibration today, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself. I'll see you for the mid-March reading. Bye-bye.